Hi there. I want to share something with you that potentially could change your life. There's a deep truth that I have become aware of clearly time and time again, which is that all desires manifest. All desires manifest. So what that means is, in this life, all the desires that we put forward will be created in their own divine timing. So with this awareness that all desires manifest, I believe you would agree it's a good idea to choose wisely. So this is why I show up to the world to share what I've learned. Because I want to use this life, my desire for this life is to help this world evolve. As a young boy, as a young baby, I got caught up in the mix. As I became a teenager, young adult, we're bombarded in this world by advertising, social requests, social peer pressure, wanting to fit in, be like other people. And what I've learned is that I feel the best when I'm able to truly and freely be myself and say no to people, even when their desire is very, very strong and convincing from their point of view. So I want to empower you to trust in yourself. And one of the most powerful things that we can do in this life is to say no to people and options. What I've learned is that when we enter this state of abundance, there's more options for us than we need. It's a beautiful place to be, but it's also really challenging because there's so many energies coming at us. It can be challenging to know what to do. So the simple truth that I've learned is that we have a higher self that watches over us. It's an extension of our consciousness. Now, our higher self can always tell us the exact best answer for us because it is us. It's a purely part of us that's in a higher dimension of energy, and it's just watching. It's been there our whole life. Some people can associate it with their guardian angel. We do have guides and guardians as well, but there is a pure part of us, the higher self, and that higher self does work as a team with our guides. So with that awareness, I've learned to go inward in meditation and find my center, find the still point where the mind no longer chatters, letting go, focusing on the breath in and out, relaxing on the exhale, breathing in, exhale, relaxing, focusing on the center of the heart, focusing on the body. From that centered point, from that point of peace, that's where I made my connection consciously to my higher self about 10 years ago. It's been a wild ride ever since then, and I haven't been 100% in alignment with my higher self. It's challenging to be human. I have a part of me that's a pleaser, that really wants to meet people's needs, especially partners of mine or family members of mine. And it's been really challenging for me to separate myself from my family because I get so interconnected. I want to be one. So this video is to just share about all desires manifest and why I wrote this book. So a lot of the book is such basic information that I wish it was taught in schools. I wish I had learned this when I went to school. And I hope this information Actually, I know it will. I know that this information is part of this wave that's moving into the collective. There's many teachers popping up sharing a lot of this similar information. I believe what makes my book unique is the breath work. And with this breath work, what I can do and what gets me excited and what drives me to continue to make these videos and to finish this book and get this out to you is that you can become a conduit of source energy. For me, I find a strong connection with the sun. I also find a strong connection with the earth. And I know that I can pull energy between the sun and the earth into my body. And from that place, I just feel so blissed out. I feel so much like just energy moving through me. And I notice that as I am breathing this energy and filling my body, it just affects the world around me. So the point of this book is to get you to be empowered, that you're a powerful being. We're all gifted with this ability. And we just have to awaken. We have to activate ourselves, activate our heart, activate our power. And that's by making sure you are connected to your higher self, and you are connected to the earth, and you're connected to the sun. That means getting outside, getting sunlight. That means putting your bare feet on the earth and getting earthing tools. I'm standing on 2 yoga mats in my office. I've got 2 yoga mats, and I can do yoga, I can move around, and I literally feel a grounded peace in my feet that moves through my body. And with my breath and with my third eye, which is kind of like my mind's eye, I can direct energy with intention. So that's real to me. And I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I do see a few teachers here pop up, and I celebrate them. I go, yeah, brother, so much love for you, or so much love for you, sister, when I see it. And if I saw everyone talking about this, I probably wouldn't be making these videos. I probably wouldn't show up. So about the fact that all desires manifest, I know that many people will think, well, that's not true. I've wanted things and they haven't come. What does that mean? All desires manifest. Well, it may not manifest in this lifetime. It may manifest in another lifetime. It may change forms and evolve and mix with other desires. But desire is like a beam of energy, and that energy goes places and starts pulling things towards it to manifest. It's part of your higher self working on your behalf to meet your needs. So you and your body, you have this gift from this physical form to make decisions about your life, and hopefully what's good for the greater good. So when I say all desires manifest, think multiple lifetimes. So desires that you may have in this lifetime that are just moving through you, that are strong, could be past lifetimes. They were strong desires that didn't manifest, and so you came back to earth. You're going to get that desire done until you let it go. Maybe you realize, oh, that's not what I want. So that's a powerful tool to learn awareness of your desires and let go of old desires. It's like people talk about like pulling energy to you that's no longer serving you. So that's part of this, is being aware of where your energy is scattered, where you've put your energy out, and that maybe you put that out from a point of view that didn't have the awareness that you have now. And now that you're aware, you think like, oh, I don't need that. I don't need that fancy car. Oh, I don't need this. This is what I need. So there's the word samsara, which is about the cycle of life, cycle of karmic desires. And You may know this. This may be new to you, but so powerful. This life is so short. In the big picture, it's a blink of an eye, a twinkle in the eye of eternity. And my hope is that I can show up to the world and inspire you to join me and others to evolve this planet. Let go of our selfish desires of having more money, bigger home, fancier car, fancier clothes, chasing women, chasing men, to have things. And you're free to do that. You have the free will in this life to do that. So I honor your choices, and I hope that my heart and my passion can inspire you to do your inner work, do your inner meditation, and really get clear on what are your desires. Ask your higher self, say, where are my desires? What's running me? What's going on? And really become an empowered human being and consciously and carefully choose your life. These are the things I want to tell my daughter. She's old enough to hear me. She's born in this world, and I'll do my best to give her safety and shelter and knowingness, and the world will be right there. But I know her heart. I can sense that she's going to be able to sense what's less than the power of love, and easily let go and say no to things. She's already doing that as a baby, so I trust her. A lot of us grew up in families where we were forced to do things we didn't want to do, or we're in school that we were forced to do things we didn't want to do, in families, in relationships. And we let go of that power of authenticity of yes, no, this feels good to me, that doesn't feel good to me. And I want to see us return to that. In our culture, there's a lot of fakeness, and especially in business. People just put on a face. Hi, I'm here to make money and do whatever's good for me. And it's for me to show up in the world, it's just really, if I'm serving, it's really about you. What do you want? How can I help you? I really want you to feel good that you're getting what you want in this service relationship. So I definitely can't be a salesman. I can't sell cars. Yeah. So I'm an artist. I've been an artist, and that's felt really good. So serve, love, and make movies. And I'm grateful for the freedom that I've had. It's a lot of work, but I get these windows of time in my life where I'm able to do my inner work, my spiritual work, and I learned so much about the world. I learned so much about the nature of reality just by spending weeks focused in nature, top of a mountain. I did it. I got away from society. Kind of took me out of the economic game. But I'm rich, I'm wealthy in wisdom. And so I'm giving back. And I'm also fixing a lot of the mistakes I made in my 20s. Playing with the darkness. Out of my ego desires, the darkness came. I allowed them in to help me. And they moved through me and pulled people into the darkness. Through the rave scene, the music scene, and my innocent heart just wanted love, just wanted everyone to feel unity with music and to feel togetherness and to be uplifted by the music. That was my innocence through it all. But bigger picture, I can see now that it was a endless loop of lower dimensional, lower frequency desires, getting drunk, getting high, scoring, having sex with people, whatever. There's so many little journeys going on, and I was just witnessing this energy harvesting going on. And I've had a huge struggle to pull myself out of that. These beings, since I gave in, and there's so many of them, that they still try to get at me. constantly, every day. I'm just like bombarded by thoughts, projections coming into me to smoke weed or look at porn, or and it just comes at me, and I'm just conscious of it, and I have been told that in time my aura is going to get 100% strong. I just have to. Basically, I used cannabis, overused cannabis, and alcohol, and pornography as like escapes from my pain of suffering, because I could just see so much suffering and feel so much suffering in this world, and I was just like, I want to detach from it. And it wasn't until I fully embraced it that I realized I needed to step up and be the change and do something about this. But I felt really helpless a long time ago, just like, well, there's so many problems, and it just felt overwhelming. So I'm doing my part. I've seen so many people wake up in this world, so many people wake up, and I'm so happy to see so many people out there awakening. And thank you for watching this video if you got this far. If you would like to read the book I wrote, go to zstillwater.com and check it out. There's the introductions on there, and I should have this out very soon. And got a lot of love for you.